Guys, welcome back to another video. This time we're talking about the OG, the original Bnb Stake, but this time not just Bnb Stake, Bnb Stake Pro. Guys, can you believe it? Bnb Stake Pro. Now, for anyone that got into Bnb Stake, a few days back, you know what happened. Great project, great DApp. A lot of people invested quite a lot of BNB in there, but unfortunately the contract drained. And the reason why the contract drained was because we had quite a few large whales that came in, staked a load of BNB, which made the contract go up, which was great to see. But then the contract drained really, really quickly as well. Now, these guys here, Bnb Stake Pro, are no way affiliated with Bnb Stake. I've been into their Telegram, I've spoken to the guys, I have asked them. They're not affiliated with Bnb Stake at all. Obviously, I see what they're doing here because one of the biggest flaws of Bnb Stake was the fact that anybody could come in and obviously put in BNB, which is rightfully so. But then obviously it allowed whales to come in, which made the contract go up. But at the same time, the contract got drained really, really quickly. All right. Now, what these guys have done, or what is different about this Bnb Stake Pro, or obviously they're calling it Pro this time, it's the fact that if I have a look at their plans here, all right, okay, you've got a basic usual, accruing interest, everything else that we're used to. But this is the key feature, guys. Let's look at this. This is the key feature. Now, I know other projects have done this before. I think FOMO Stake did a similar thing. But the thing is here, the percentage that goes back into the contract is huge, in my opinion. 50% of withdrawal amount will auto reinvest to stop whales withdrawal. And this increases your earnings and sustains the system for long run. The biggest problem with Bnb Stake at the beginning was the fact that anybody could come in, which was brilliant. Whales could come in, which was great. It made the contract go up. But when the whales took their money with them, they drained the contract. That was why there was a sinking ship with Bnb Stake. Now, these guys, of course, have put in these mechanisms here by smart contracts to make sure that if you take your money out, it's not a matter of choice. You have to actually put money back in. It's automatic. You actually, sort of put money back into the contract, which in my personal opinion, that's what it should be. Because if there are small investors coming in here with small amounts of BNB, the bigger guys don't just dump on them and they just end up holding the bags. So 50% going back into the contract, to me, that is the main feature of this Bnb Stake clone. All right. Okay. Of course, they're calling it Bnb Stake Pro. Now, if you look at it, the UI elements, everything looks exactly the same as Bnb, the original. All right. Now, for security wise, the guys have been into the Telegram. They've done their haze audit here. So, they've put into the Telegram. It hasn't got any backdoors or anything like that. So they've done the haze audit. Of course, you have to do your own research. I've been in the group and I've been talking to the guys and I'm only saying what they've told me. But they've done the haze audit as well. So it looks exactly the same as BNB, the original, the BNB Stake original. But this time here, 50% goes back in the contract. And we'll see how this goes because 50% is a large amount. So if a large whale comes in, they don't just drain a contract. 50% of their earnings will go back into the contract, or everybody's 50% goes back into the contract. So I like the idea of this. I like the fact that it has got that mechanism in there. But of course, do your own research and make sure that if you are getting in, only put in what you're willing to lose. Okay, don't put too much in here and lose your money. These platforms are very risky, and also they are high rewards if you can get it right. So look, just go in there and have a look, do your own research. But I do like what these guys are doing with regards to Bnb Stake, the original. They've come in and obviously they've put the mechanism in there to stop people just draining the whole contract. Now, of course, you can check the contract, you can click it and you can keep an eye on that. But Bnb Stake, I like what they're doing. So yeah, guys, comment, subscribe. We're starting to grow this YouTube channel. Hopefully we'll be bringing you more videos on what apps or what dApps are coming along or what's happening within the crypto market. But yeah, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.